So this is a quick tutorial on how to use Jupyter. You need to open up Anaconda Navigator. Okay, inside this you will find the Jupyter Notebook. Click on Launch. Okay, give it a second and it should open up in one of your browser. Okay, right now it opened up here. Yeah, and this is basically your directory wherever it opens. So here you can see all your files and folders. If you want to create a new Jupyter Notebook, you just go on the right here, click New, and then click Python 3. Okay, this opens a new Jupyter Notebook. Now the way Jupyter works is it uses cells. So you write code inside cells and you can run different cells. So for here, for example, I can say print hello. Okay, then I can click on run to run the cell, and the output is shown immediately after the cell. Okay, this is a very nice way of presenting like programming documents. So you have the code, the result, and you also have formatted text. Okay, so Jupyter Notebooks are a very nice way of collecting and combining programming documents, and that's why we use Jupyter Notebooks. And yeah, so you can add a cell by saying insert cell above or below. So let's say below. Okay, and you can also delete a cell. You can say edit and then delete cell. Okay, you can edit and then delete cell. And yeah, if you would like to add, just click on this as well. Okay, if you made a mistake and you deleted the wrong cell, okay, you cannot press Ctrl Z. You have to press edit and then say undo delete cell. Okay, and yeah, the other thing is some cell you can choose what the cell is supposed to do. If it's supposed to hold code, it would say code over here. Okay, but if it's supposed to hold text, you can choose Markdown. Okay, in Markdown you can there's a whole library. You can Google Jupyter Notebook Markdown. There's a lot of syntax, so whatever I type in here, this is a text. This is not going to be code. Okay, this doesn't execute anything. Okay, so if I click on run, it just converts it to a text. Okay, if you want to edit it, you double click on it. So if I try to say print hello here, this will not work. Okay, if I run it, it will just show me the text. Okay, so make sure when you're running it that it's in the right mode, code or Markdown. Okay, what Markdown allows you to do is you can do a couple of things. Let me show you some interesting stuff. So you can use the hashtag to set heading. So this is heading 1. You can do double hashtag to do the subheadings, heading 2 and triple, so on and so forth. Okay, and if I run this, you can see different headings. Okay, if you really want to show code in here, it won't execute for sure, but if you just want to print it, you can use the tilde. Okay, tilde, and then say print hello. Okay, and then tilde, close tilde. If you run this, it will show it in the formatting of a code. Okay, so there are many things you can do. You can even have latex code inside here. So I could do latex things like fraction x and y. So you need to learn latex formatting to know how to do this, and then you can have equations as well in your notebook. Okay, so it's very convenient to use. Now I'll show you how to save it. So all you have to do is just click on save. So you can see it was saved a few minutes ago. If you want to rename it, you click over here and then my notebook new. Okay, and then if you want to close it, do not close it directly because it still will be running. Okay, you have to click on file and then close and halt. Okay, halt, what it means is you have what's called a kernel that's running your program right now. If for some reason your program is stuck, your kernel will get stuck, so you have to restart it over here. Click on kernel and restart and clear all outputs. Okay, and what else? Yeah, the next thing is you can see if you run a cell, it puts a number over here. This number represents the the execution number. So this is the first cell to be executed. Okay, if I say print 2 over here and then run this cell, okay, this is the second cell to be executed. Okay, I can say x equal to 10 over here run this. This is the third cell to be executed. I can go back and forth between cells. So if I go back here and then run this, this is the fourth cell to be executed now. Okay, so they go in that order. If something happens, so let's say some of you use the input functions. I recommend not to do that. Input a number, and then if I run this, you'll see it doesn't show a number anymore. It shows an asterisk, which means it's stuck and it's trying to think. Okay, it's waiting for the user to like give it some input. Okay, so unless this happens, your program is not going to move forward. Okay, so I could write other commands here, print hello. I can run this cell. This is also now waiting. I can run a previous cell. Everybody is now waiting for this to be entered. Okay, so if once I enter it, you will see all the numbers will update. Okay, so this became 5, this became 6, and this now became 7. Okay, so if you run your cell and it shows you an asterisk sign, that means something is wrong, something is stuck. You need to check your code. Most of you are going to use a while loop. So while is a critical point here. If your while loop is doing nothing, x equal to 10. Okay, this is an infinite loop because it's always going to remain true. Okay, and if I run this cell, it's going to get stuck. You can see the asterisk and it's just going to get stuck inside an infinite loop. Okay, so you're stuck inside an infinite loop. So nothing else will work anymore. So if I say print hello here, run this, everything is stuck. So if you have any kind of loop like this and it's stuck inside, you have to stop it. So you can click either on the stop, interrupt the kernel, or you can say restart. Okay, so let's first interrupt it. So when you do interrupt, you can kind of see where it stopped working. So what was the last thing it was doing? So you can see it puts an arrow over here. This is the last thing it was doing. And if you want to restart, you can just say restart. And now you can start from fresh. Okay, if you want to clear all the outputs, you can do that as well. Restart and clear outputs. And there you have your fresh notebook. Okay, now to open an existing notebook, so let's close this now. File, close, and leave. Okay, I have downloaded the Python notebook for assignment 0 in my downloads folder. So I have to go there, downloads. And then if I scroll around, I'll find the file lab assignment 0. You click on it. And you will see the assignment as a Jupyter Notebook. Okay, you have to enter your name over here. And then you start doing the assignment here. So you can delete all this and you can start writing your code and stuff. Okay. And if you want to run the cell again, you just click on run. And if you want to test it, you can write a code over here and then let me delete this and then test your cell. See, it's giving you the right answers. Okay, and once you're done testing it, you can go to my test code and then run this, and it'll tell you like if you passed or failed. If there is anything wrong with the code that you wrote, it will give you a wrong result here. Okay, so right now it works for it doesn't work for 60. Okay, it's supposed to give you a D grade. But here I don't have anything like that. So you'll have to come back here, fix this code, run it so that it is updated, and then you go back to your test and then run it again. Okay, and this is the basic process of doing the assignment on Jupyter Notebooks. Okay, you cannot delete cells. Some of the cells are read-only, so you cannot delete them. They're fixed. So wait, did I delete? Okay, so like this cell, for example, if I try to delete it, it cannot be deleted. You can add your own cells, but I recommend not to. Maybe have another notebook on the side if you want to play with it. Try not to mess around with this document too much, because if it breaks, I cannot do the auto grading. Once you submit it, I cannot auto grade your assignments. Okay, so try not to break this document much. Yeah, that's it. I hope this helps. Don't forget to save it. So always go click on save. Okay, saved, and then you can say file, close, and halt. If you would like to download this as an HTML, or if you want to save it as a printout document, you can go to file and just say download as HTML. Okay, and I will say lab assignment 0, and this allows you to keep a non-Python document, so you can keep it like as a reference. You can keep a printed note of this, so you have all the assignment text over here, all the codes are shown here, all the results are shown. Okay, So this is a way to like save your document as well. I hope this was helpful.